Clements Homebrew, coming at you with the beer review. I've got my last beer from Chubby Mermaid Brewing out of Bonita Springs, Florida. They'll be opening in the near future. And this is their Los Barrachos Mexican lager. Got to roll those R's, and Barrachos means the drunk, so it'd probably be more like Los Barrachos. And this is a Mexican style lager. It's 5.2% ABV and 26.2 IBUs. This one kind of surprised me, guys. I mean, 5.2%. When I'm thinking of the Florida market, I thought you would go with a really light one. But I do happen to know that this is this particular recipe is one that Gary Fortin and Josh Hoover, the brewers, came up with several years ago. And so they thought they'd go ahead and brew this. I'm going to go ahead and get this thing cracked open. Now this is just straight out of the fridge, cold. So I don't know how much I'm going to get on the nose right away, but I'll show you the pour. Oh, look at that carbonation on that sucker. See nice bubbles, big old head on that. All right, let me put the can down. We'll get a nose. I can already smell it a little bit. Oh, okay, that's fun. There's you know, it has a little bit of that typical kind of lager scent, but there's like a nice little sweetness off of it. You know, I don't know what malts they used. I don't know if they used a Pilsner actually or not, but it has an interesting sweetness. You get a light corn scent, which is kind of cool, but you know, oh, by the way, it's beautiful clear. I can't imagine that they would have used like creamed corn, because that would make it more like a cream ale, you know. But you do get a little bit of a sweetness off it. Boy, that is just a pretty beer. Look how, I mean, that's just beautifully clean. That's gorgeous. Now more of the, I am getting the aromas, so more of the other aromas that I normally expect off a lager are coming through, but there's still a little bit of nice sweetness on there. And I don't really, I don't get a lot of hop character, but it's only 26.2, so there's no surprise there. Let's go ahead and jump on in. Cheers. That is so clean. That just, it was the first thing that hit me as I sipped it. Was it was just a very clean flavor. I love that. 5.2 though, this might do okay. I mean, because I would not perceive 5.2%. This strikes me much lighter than that. You know, I could say maybe 4.5, 4.3. It's kind of interesting. To a degree, it waters out at the back, but there's a little bit of flavors that do stick on the mouth on the back side. So I am perceiving some of the hop quality on it. It's light, but it's there. It's not in any way detracting at all. That's fun. You still get some kind of adjunct or something that's adding sweetness. You know, I got off the nose the corn aroma. It's still there in the taste, but it's not like a huge piece of it. That's still there, but there is some nice added sweetness to it, which is really nice. Super clean, super easy to drink. I mean, it's just really clean. It's just like the beer looks. It's that clean. But yeah, I would have sworn this, if I had not known that this 5.2%, I would have thought it was a much lighter beer. I would have gone with like probably 4.2 or something, would have been my guess, that to 4.5. The mouthfeel on it is medium, but it's on the light end of medium, which is nice. It's, you know, but it's got some character to it, and then it dries out a little bit. I don't know if I'd go to a full semi-dry, but it does dry out a little bit, which is nice. Yeah, just a nice, easy drinker. I don't know about the name, Los Barrachos Mexican Lager, but I guess if a lot of the lagers are really light, then maybe you could get drunk on this, but you'd have to have quite a few. But another well-crafted beer, gentlemen. And I love that clean appearance. Look at, there's a little bit of lacing on the glass. So that's a plus. So it really has a lot going. Now I got to have a little fun. I got to give it a swirl right here. I didn't give it much of one. But you do see that the head builds up again. There is some nice carbonation on it. But it's a very soft carbonation. So, well done. All right, let me take a moment. I'm going to come up with some numbers. So in terms of style as a lager, I think it's a solid beer. I think it's well made. It's probably like a 90, you know, right there, right on that border, very good to excellent. Overall, I'm not going to rank it quite as high because that's against all beers. So, but it's a solid beer. So it's a solid B beer. I'm going to give it an 85. It's well crafted. I like some of the qualities on it. And I think, though, that you guys are going to have room and will play over time with different lagers in your market, because that's getting important too. But this is a fun beer. And it's well crafted. You guys really have dialed in a lot of your stuff for cleaning out beers and making them nice and tasty. So as I top up over here, cheers to you both. Los Barrachos Mexican Lager from Chubby Mermaid Brewing Company out of Bonita Springs, Florida. Look forward to their opening in the near future. Go check them out on their website. It's chubbymermaidbrewing.com. This is Kevin at Clemens Homebrew saying life's too short to drink cheap beer, and I will see you on the next beer review.